Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle, and the models as well. What is SDLC and what are the important models? There are a couple of models guys in the current market. So the people are going to use in various types of the models, and mainly I'm going to talk about over here in terms of waterfall model, in terms of agile model. As most of the companies nowadays are using an agile model along with the DevOps. So yeah, let's go and talk about what is the SDLC. SDLC is a process followed for a software project within a software organization. It consists of a detailed plan describing how to develop, maintain, replace, alter, or enhance the specific software, guys. So here, if you see this diagram, in the SDLC, we have the planning and defining, designing, building, testing, and deployment, guys. So here we are doing the regression testing, and first we need to plan and SDLC, and as well as the defining what is required and designing, like either UX design and as well otherwise in solution designing. All this stuff we have to do, and then building the application and testing the application and deployment the application. That is the SDLC. Okay. And SDLC models, there are various software development lifecycle models defined and designed which are followed during the software development process. These models are also referred as a software development process models, and each process model follows a series of steps unique to its type to ensure success in the process of software development. So what are those? Waterfall model, iterative model, spiral model, V model, big big bang model. Another one is there is the agile model, guys, and I did not mention over here, but in agile model is very important and essential. Everybody is using nowadays. So these models are most of the companies are not using in these models, guys, but these models, and apart from that, in waterfall model, initial times they are using in waterfall model, and after that in they realized it in what are there are a lot of cons over there. That's what they are not using waterfall model, and basically most of the companies are using the agile model, guys. Let's go and talk about what is the waterfall model and agile model. I don't want to explain other than that, and I did not explain any iterative model, spiral model, E model, big bang model, guys. Okay, just let's discuss about the what is the waterfall model, why it is why the companies are not using this one, and let's go and discuss in detail about this one. The waterfall model is a linear and sequential software development methodology where each phase depends on the previous ones, guys. It is structured but inflexible. So here see requirement analysis, system design, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance, guys. Something is going wrong, okay, again, all the time you can go to the customer and gather the requirements. Again, we need to implement. We don't have the perfect sprint plannings and backlog refinements. We don't have anything, guys. But this one, it will take a long time also. Sometimes it will take months, sometimes it will go to take in years of time, and then you will go to the end of the after finishing whole project, and we are going to showcase to the customer. They don't like it. Again, we need to rewrite the coding, and so rigid to do this process, guys. This model is so rigid. So in here, let me explain what is the pros and cons, right? And as I talk about, and just let me talk about in requirement gathering and analysis. All project requirements are collected at the beginning. No further changes allowed once finalizer, guys. This is the drawback, biggest drawback, immense of drawback, the one. For example, writing detailed document of the banking application. System design, the architecture of the software is planned, technologies, frameworks, databases are selected, deciding the database structure for a website. And implementation coding, developers write a code based on the design document, guys. No feedback is taken until the product is completed. This is the another uh, pivotal feedback, guys. This one is a really one of the biggest drawback here. See, until product is completed, no one is, right, customer is waiting in 3 months or 2 months or 1 month or years of the time. That's another drawback, until unless we are not going to show the product. So next one is developers code on entire e-commerce website before testing. See another drawback. Testing. Once coding is complete, testers verify the entire system. Bugs are found late in the process, making fixes expensive. Yes. For example, if a feature is not user friendly, it is detected too late. Right? That's another drawback. And deployment. The final software is deployed to production. For example, launching a new banking app, maintenance, and then next is the maintenance, guys. Fixes and patches applied after deployment. For example, bug is found post launch, and then fixed later, guys. Process of the waterfall model, simple and easy to manage. Clear documentation every stage, works well for small projects with the fixed requirements. See, small projects is okay, fine, but nonetheless, if you are in a big project, you can't use it in this waterfall model. Cons of the waterfall: no flexibility once deployment starts, late feedback leads to costly rework, not suitable for complex and evolving projects, guys. That is the one of the proper drawbacks, guys, for this one. So next let's go and discuss about the agile model, and then we can compare together which one is the best and which one is not the best. Okay. Another one is the agile model. Agile model is an iterative approach that focuses continuous feedback, allowing changes throughout the development process, guys. If you are in an experienced developer, you come to know every day what is happening. And early morning every day in agile methodology, we have the stand up. After stand up, we have the plan and design, and you are going to discuss about the backlog refinements. And if you have any doubt in requirement, you are going to talk about that one to either designer, or you have to talk about your lead. And we have the backlog refinements and the sprint plannings. There are a lot of things is there in the agile process. And also is iterative, guys. Iterative means, so every sprint we need to deliver these many tickets only. We are not going to deliver whole project at a time. That is the one of the benefit of the agile model. So here, see, guys, in this diagram, plan and design and launch and develop, the test, deployment, and review again to the customer will go to review, and he will go to give the continuous feedback, continuous integration, continuous deployment. And then I will talk about CI/CD later in terms of DevOps and how it is coming in the picture, and we'll go to discussion about that one. So here on the step by steps, guys, and let me explain the one concept of requirement gathering. Initial requirements are gathered, but they can evolve. For example, a startup wants to a food delivery app, but may refine features later. Yes, we can refine features later. Planning and sprint creation. Sprint is going to be happen every 2 weeks once, guys, and that one it will go to help you to ask the more questions, more getting the more feedback about in what you are going to be implement. Work is broken into small cycles called the sprints, 1 to 4 weeks long. Yes, some companies are 1 to 2 weeks, some people are 1 to 4 weeks, some people are 1 to 3 weeks, based on their requirement and their work style, guys. Developers, testers, and stakeholders collaborate all together. For example, the first sprint focuses only on login and sign up features. Yes. Design and development incremental. Developers build a small working version of the software. Each sprint delivers usable product increment. For example, sprint 1 delivers user login, sprint 2 adds payment integration. That's what, guys, you can divide and segregation the work and segregation the tickets, and we can deliver small pieces. Then easy to understand about the developer, designers, stakeholders, and as well as and whatever the requirement. If you have any questions, you can go and ask the question. Testing and continuous feedback. Each sprint is tested and feedback is taken by early, and users test the basic food ordering and feature before adding more. Okay. And release and deployment. Software is released multiple versions. For example, the app is launched with the basic features first, then updated. Next is the review and improve, guys, like in continuous review, and the team analyzes due diligence, what went well, what needs to improvement. For example, a food app sees users struggling with the checkout, so it's improved. Process of the agile model is highly flexible. Changes can be made anytime. faster delivery with incremental releases, early bug detection, reduces the cost, encourages the team collaboration. And cons of the agile model need constant involvement from stakeholders, can be hard to manage for the inexperienced teams. Documentation is less detailed than waterfall. That's okay. Even that, those are the cons only. But in between, the DevOps is come and fulfill these cons, guys. Let's go and talk about what is the DevOps and why, and what is the purpose of DevOps is using. Either if you are using, your company is using waterfall or agile model. So let's go and discuss. Both waterfall and agile is focused on development but did not address deployment and operation efficiently, guys. This lead to DevOps, developer and operation team both together. So DevOps, development plus operations, is a software development approach that bridges the gap between developers and IT operation. It focuses on automation, collaboration, and continuous delivery to ensure faster and more reliable software releases, guys. Before DevOps, developers built software and the operations team deployed it. DevOps removes this bottleneck by making the process faster, automated, and seamless, guys. In simple terms, there are a lot of risk is gone away. So because in the DevOps and operation team, they will go to deploy and they will go to take care of other things. Developer is only taken care by developing, guys. No need to do worry about the developers to deploy the things. Operation team, you will go to worry about the how to deploy the things, and also they will go to remove this bottleneck process of the fast automated. And the problems that lead to DevOps, waterfall, slow software delivery, late bug detection. Agile fast coding, but deployment bottlenecks is remained. Developers and operations conflict. Developers build a new features, but the ops team struggles to with the deployment, right? And how DevOps solve these problems? Okay, bridges the gap between development and operations, automates the testing, deployment and monitoring using the CI/CD pipeline, guys. This is very, very important. CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous deployment. That's what they found it in operation team. Ensures faster releases with the stability. So if you know the Git version, Git, how it will go to help, guys, and once you are pushing and Git push, automatically it will go to you are going to continuous deployment. You can do the continuous deployment, automatically it will happen. And continuous integration, that's developer is going to do the integration and is pushing the testing, automatically it will go to be happen. Ensure faster releases with the stability. And key DevOps practices is the CI/CD, continuous integration and deployment, automates releases, infrastructure as a code, IaaS, and use the scripts to manage the infrastructure. Yes, no need to do any extra things, and only the you can write the scripts and automatically it will go to take over everything. And monitoring and logging, ensure systems health, collaboration, developers and IT work together. Summary of waterfall, agile and DevOps, guys. Feature and waterfall, agile and DevOps. What is the feature? Is approach linear and sequential, iterative and flexible, continuous and automated, guys. Changes allowed? No. Waterfall model, you can't do it. Agile, yes. DevOps, yes. Speed, slow, faster, and fastest. DevOps is fastest, guys. If you are using only this one, a little bit harder. But in all the companies are using DevOps, guys. And testing after development, during sprints, continuous testing. Deployment, one time, multiple releases, continuous integration, continuous deployment. So best for small fixed projects, evolving projects, rapid and stable releases. Yeah, DevOps is the best. Okay. Next is benefits of DevOps: fast releases, deploy new features multiple times a day, fewer failures, automated testing catches bugs early, quick recovery if something is breaks, DevOps fixes it fast, improved collaboration, no more DevOps conflicts, better security, automated security checks. And final takeaways, guys: waterfall is the best projects with a fixed and well-defined requirements. Eventually, Agile is a great for projects where requirements evolve. DevOps is automates and improves the Agile, focusing on continuous integration, continuous deployment, and monitoring, guys. Today, most of the companies use Agile plus DevOps together for fast and efficient software development. That's all, guys, overall about the Yeah, waterfall model, SDLC, and Agile model under DevOps, guys. I hope you're understanding in more in detail about the what is the SDLC, what is the DevOps, what is the Agile, what is the waterfall model. But most of the companies, they are using an Agile plus DevOps, guys, nowadays. If you are a fresher, if you don't know anything else, this is the one of the best video to watch, and you can note it down all the points what I explained over here. And if you're an experienced candidate, if you don't know what is going on right now in the software world, and just you can watch 1 or 2 times and watch and note it down what are the required points over here. That's all, guys, in this video. We'll catch up in another video. Please like and subscribe my video, guys. I will go to make it in a lot of videos like this. Thank you, guys. Bye bye now.